Business expenses. To enter a business expense, click on the business expense button on the toolbar, and the business expense window will come up. To add a new expense, click Add New Expense. It then drops down a list of expense types, but let's say we want a new type. So we'll type in New, and then if you put your mouse on the cursor, it says click Enter to add the expense type. If you click Enter, it brings up a little dialog box that asks you if you want to add this to the list of known expenses. So click Yes. Now, the purpose of this is so you don't put in expense types that are a one-time only deal. You don't want to have that come up forever. So the next step is, who did you pay the expense to? In this case, we only have two vendors, so let's create new vendor. And again, hit Enter. And it now asks you if you want to add this new business expense name to the list. So say yes. It brings up a window for vendor information. The vendor type is service vendor. You can put an account number, contact name, address, zip code, whatever you need. And you have to then select whether it's a business expense or vehicle expense. And the purpose for this is you don't want Napa and CarQuest and all parts vendors to show up when you're going to enter a business expense, and vice versa. When you entering vehicle expenses, you don't want Office Max, this type of expense vendor to come up for you. So let's click business expense and click update. And now it wants to know to what expense account you want to put this particular expense, because none has been pre-selected. So let's just say it's emissions. But you always want to have emissions come up for this account type of new. And as you can see in the tool tip bar, it says right mouse click to make this the default for this expense type. So if you right mouse click, every time you click on an expense type new, it'll automatically select the account emissions. So let's say it's $25 and you want to write a check right away. So click on the check number, right mouse click on the check number, and the first time it wants to select the bank account. In this case, we'll select Bank 1. That's the only account we have. And if you want to post the payment right away, click Post. It'll then bring up a little miniature check, and click Post Check and Quit, and it'll bring up the check, and you have the ability to print the check. And that's all there is to entering a simple business expense. So let's do it again. Add new expense. Let's say we're getting office supplies, and in this case it's already pre-selecting the account, and let's say we're getting it from Office Max. Hit enter, and it'll put in that as ask you again if you want to put that in as a new vendor. So we'll say yes. I'm not going to fill out the rest of this information at this time. You can if you want, or you should fill it out on your machine. And we'll do an update, and then we have a new vendor there also. So let's say we spent $200, and we want to write a check again. Click right mouse click on the check number, post the payment, and post check quit, and you're done. You can print the check.